what better way to end a long day on the campaign trail in Orissa than to visit the magnificent Puri Jagannath temple. And there is an element of elections here as well. And that's because this entire complex where we're on currently has actually been cleared of encroachment. Buildings which came up over hundreds of years have been cleared as part of the 5T project, and an effort made to ensure that people actually have a really nice Bhavya Darshan of the Jagannath temple. And the man who's led this is K Pandian. This really is your dream project. I see it's not completed yet. Some elements still there. A work in progress still?
Yeah, it's still work in progress. I think it should be completed in another 3 months.
How difficult was it? Because I saw something like this at the Kashi Vishwanath corridor, which was a pet project of the Prime Minister and the UP Chief Minister. It was very difficult to convince people to leave their homes.
Yeah, people have been staying here for years, generations. And more than the commercial aspect to this whole lodges or hotels getting shifted, it's the emotional connect people have with the temple.
So what are you trying to do? Why don't you tell our viewers what is it that you're trying to achieve here?
This is a new road which is made so that the people will not need not go inside the town and come directly to the temple, and they don't have to come through these motorbikes, crossing them and sound of vehicles. Peacefully they can come through this new road which is called the streamlined. They can park the vehicles in this newly created multi-purpose multi-level car parking and then come directly to the temple. So we are right now almost close to the temple now.
And there it is, the magnificent Puri Jagannath temple. So what was there earlier where we are walking currently?
Lot of shops, commercial establishments, shoe shops. Say for example, this is I think Languli Mutt. This mutt was not even visible outside. It was covered by so many commercial establishments. Now you see the whole beauty of this mutt. And
so the temple was always there, but it was covered.
But it was covered with all structures.
Same like Kashi only.
Yeah, so there also it's the same thing. That mutt, Badakada mutt, it was also covered on all sides. Now it's beautifully visible to people. People can actually bow down, pray and go. The Chief Minister conceived this project for 3 reasons. Number one is the security of the temple. Because the lodges and hotels and other establishments, commercial establishments were in so close proximity with the temple, it was always a threat. Then comes pilgrim's experience. In Hinduism, Sanatan Dharma, it's important. One of the important part of prayer is parikrama. Earlier people were not able to do parikrama. So now they are able to do parikrama. So,
Mr. Pandian, one of the biggest questions in Odisha politics is about, what happens to the BJD in a post-Naveen Babu scenario. And I hope to God that he's healthy and hale for as long as is possible. But, this is really one of the most talked about issues in the state. And the question then really is, will the BJD exist as a party once Naveen Babu, the patriarch, isn't there? Or will it just fragment and splinter? What's your sense?
BJD is seen as one of the most successful regional parties in the country. Electorally, if you see, they have one of the best strike rates in the country. He is known for this meticulous planning. If I may call so, BJD is his baby. He will definitely not want it to be orphaned. And he'll have solid plans.
But so far, whenever it looked like there was a leader emerging who could have taken charge of the BJD and taken it into the future, something always went wrong.
I don't think anyone emerged so far. And CM has always told in public that people of Odisha will decide who will lead the party. But I must clarify here that he is in the pink of his health. So there is no
the BJP keeps saying he's very unwell. That he's getting multiple treatments done.
I think it's not the BJP as such. It's some of the leaders who have vested interest to become chief ministers at the earliest possible time. They don't have anything to tell against the popular chief minister of the country.
So because Dharmendra Pradhan keeps saying he's very elderly, very elderly, very elderly, almost making, like with Joe Biden in the US, and make Naveen Babu's age a central issue in the election.
They have done it in 2014 elections. They have done it in 2019 elections. And now we are 10 years after 2014 elections. They are still talking the same.
Has there been any indication to you from the Chief Minister that he has officially chosen you as his
Not at all.
successor?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. He has always...
Because we are standing in front of the temple of Lord Jagannath.
Absolutely.
You can't lie over here.
You may have examples of regional parties collapsing or fragmenting. That's
like,
what you meant.
AIADMK in Tamil Nadu.
But they have also survived one election and they have the
But
opposition
lost.
party. In elections, once you win and once you lose. But regional parties do survive and they have their own plans.
It's just so magnificent and beautiful to be sitting out here in the Parikrama complex. You know, it's a breezy night. It's late into the evening.
So
And
close to the sea, so you get nice breeze
It's so
in the
beautiful,
evening.
yeah.
See people all over.
Great being away from Delhi and the heat over there. You know, Naveen Patnaik makes an all-India record if the BJD gets elected once again. And if he serves for 78 more days, he will be India's highest-serving Chief
So
Minister.
you are saying that if he is getting elected, right? So in front of Lord Jagannath, with all his blessings, I would like to say to whoever is watching your show that he will get 3/4 majority. And he'll do very well in the elections.
But when you've been in power for 6 terms, right, if that happens, the question is the BJD running out of ideas? You know, what's new? Because there is a sense of familiarity, a sense of continuity, but a sense of deja vu. कि ये तो पता ही है कि क्या करेंगे. What's new?
I think the continuity is only good work. But there are some sectors which still need that push. The state was in a takeoff stage. Now it has taken off. Our growth rate is higher than the national average. And we have a revenue surplus. We are attracting investments. This 10 years, as the Chief Minister puts it, it's going to be the decade for the youth. In 2036, Orissa will complete 100 years of state formation. 1936 to 2036. He wants a 2-year buffer, and 2034, he wants to make this state as top 3 states in the country. And for that, the engine he wants to use is youth. We'll be the first state to have a youth budget. He'll have thousands of crores earmarked only for youth. And youth budget, I mean, he is planning to do great deal of work in education, skill development, bringing in more investment, bringing in new world economy, artificial intelligence, services, everything.
But sometimes it's good for a people and a state to have change. You know, it keeps everyone on their toes. Once you're in power for too long, it kind of, you know, makes you very used to it. Therefore, it's good that you sit in opposition for a while, new people come in, they get a chance. Do you think the state is ready to give the principal opposition, the BJP, a chance?
If someone is doing good work, then people want continuity of that good work. Why somebody will risk? They know that Naveen Babu is doing great for them. And he is so impeccably honest. And he does teamwork and he listens to the people. And he is touching every sector. I don't see any reason why people would want this great work to discontinue for whatever reasons. And they are not bored of the Chief Minister at all. You go to any of his rallies, any of his meetings, people will wait for hours to just have a glimpse of him. That is the love and affection he enjoys with the people, even after 24 years.
Do you accept that the central election for the Lok Sabha is very different from the state? Because this time, amongst the states where the BJP hopes to do well, is Orissa, where they think that they'll be ahead of you this time in the Lok Sabha election. They did reasonably okay last time. They think they'll beat you hollow this time.
It's good to be optimistic, but it is good to be realistic as well. I am being realistic. BJD will do better than what it did last time. It will cross.
You think you'll bring the BJP tally down? वो तो बढ़ा रहे हैं, आप तो उनका कम कर रहे हो.
People will decide. Lord Jagannath will decide. But whatever ground reports we have, BJD is doing very well, and we'll wait for June 4th.
You know, this whole conversation that happened for many weeks that there would be an alliance between the BJP and the BJD, has that confused voters in Odisha? You think that ये तो मिले हुए हैं?
People are very clear. In fact, people of Odisha are very intelligent, very clear as to what they want.
Are BJD workers and leaders scared of you? That they think that they have to keep you in good humor if they don't काम खराब कर देंगे?
I think they love me. It's more than fear. It is the love and respect we have for each other that keeps both of us going.
Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? We're sitting in front of Lord Jagannath. You know, if you cross your heart and tell the truth, where do you see yourself in a decade from now?
1 year back, if you have asked whether I would have joined politics, I would have said that I would have laughed and said, no, I'm in a political office, chief minister office, but that doesn't mean that I'll join politics. So there was absolutely no planning. I'm going with the flow. And I have joined politics, BJD, to help my guru. I consider Naveen Babu as my guru.
But your critics will say you sense an opportunity, and like a smart Babu, you positioned yourself well to leverage that opportunity.
The critics will always say whatever they want to say. They have been telling for so many years now. I have been with the Chief Minister for 12 years now. But I know what I am doing. And the Chief Minister knows what I am doing. And the people of Orissa know what I am doing. These people keep on asking, what is your succession plan for BJD? Who is after Naveen Babu? Naveen Babu is the chief. Who is after Naveen Babu? BJP has not yet come up with a candidate for the Chief Minister face. If you tell one person as the candidate for CM face in BJP, BJP will break into 4-5 parts in Orissa. That's the status. That's why they don't declare the CM candidate any time. So first, my sincere request would be, let them put a CM face. Who is going to be the Chief Minister, who is going to lead the state? Then people will decide whether it is Naveen Babu or this X. If at all they have a X or a X factor, whatever they think.
Well, let's see what the people of Orissa and what, most importantly, Lord Jagannath wants. Thank you so much, Mr. Pandian, for joining us. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, get to see you in action, and I think thanks to Lord Jagannath and this election, we got that opportunity. I wish you all the best for joining us. Thank you very much. Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure spending time with you. And you took so much effort traveling all the way, 600 kilometers coming.
This is when I get to learn. So it's great. Jai Jagannath and
Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath. Thank you. Thank you.